Christmas Eve. Frost laced the windows like veins in glass. The fire had long since died. I lay on the couch, half covered by the blanket our twins had sewn in kindergarten reindeer stitched crooked. In red yarn, their tiny hands still visible in the shapes. The silence in the room was thick, the kind that presses against your ribs. I stared up at the ceiling, unmoving. My phone buzzed beside me. One message from her, losers sleep on the couch. I didn't reply. I just stared at the cold glow until it dimmed into nothing, leaving me in the dark again. By dawn, just small shadows crept toward me. "Daddy," Olivia whispered, her tiny hand on my arm. "There's a strange man in Mommy's bed." My chest didn't rise. I had already stopped breathing the night before. I sat up, brushed the hair gently from their faces, nodded once. Then I reached for the phone and dialed the number I'd memorized months earlier. "They're ready," I said. Glass shattered. Heavy boots thundered against wood floors. Doors became suggestions. Her scream tore through the house sharp, raw. Broken the way lies sound when they unravel all at once. They pulled him out naked. Hands behind his head, face pressed against the floorboards. She shrieked. She begged. But she wasn't looking at me. She looked at the men in black. They already knew his name. Vincent Ward, one of them said flatly. "You're under arrest." The twins clung to me. I turned them toward my chest, shielding their eyes, wrapping them in arms that had always been there for them. I held them tighter than she had ever held anything that truly mattered. It didn't begin on Christmas. It began in July, the exact day her eyes stopped holding mine, when her phone became another, limp, constant, bent, reflexive. She started locking it, keeping it close, even carrying it into the bathroom, whispering into it late at night when she thought I was asleep. But I wasn't. I was wide awake, watching everything unravel thread by thread. I didn't yell, didn't accuse. That's what amateurs do. I watched, I documented. I waited. On July 12th, she smiled at her screen the way she used to smile at me. That was the moment she died, not in flesh, but as my partner, as the woman I had trusted. That was the moment the plan began. I found his name hidden in her iCloud. Backups, she called him James. Of course she did. But he wasn't James. He was Vincent Ward, a federal fugitive, cloaked in 3 aliases, buried beneath 6 active warrants. A man known for slipping away before the sun could rise, and she had invited him into our home. She didn't know I used to be cybercrime for the DOJ. Didn't know I still had friends who owed me favors. She thought she'd married an accountant. She forgot that accountants don't know how to triangulate burner phones or mirror encrypted messages. She underestimated silence. Mine. I recorded everything. Every text, every phone call, every hotel, every step he took into our neighborhood. She never suspected. I smiled, kissed her cheek like always, even as I watched her lie with ease. I made hot cocoa while they texted about how clueless I was. I paid the bills. I took the twins to school. I filed every piece of evidence with timestamps and names. And when I had enough, I sent the file to the U.S. Marshals. Vincent Ward. Last known location, my home. Next appearance, Christmas Eve. A few days before, I asked her if she wanted to take just the kids and go somewhere snowy. She rolled her eyes. "Too busy," she muttered. "Right. Busy scheduling betrayal. So I said nothing. I decorated the tree, wrapped the twins' presents, hid the final piece of the plan in a sealed envelope in the study drawer, labeled to be opened if I disappear. I never intended to disappear, but I knew he would, and when he crept into our home that night, stinking of cheap bourbon and unearned confidence, I was already 2 steps ahead. She thought locking me out of our bedroom was clever, thought emasculation could be subtle. She forgot children wake early on Christmas. She forgot they love their father. As the agents dragged him away, she finally looked at me, really looked. Her mouth trembled. "What did you do?" I tilted my head. "You brought a fugitive into a house with children. I didn't know. You didn't care." The twins were crying. I held them close, rocked them gently as the front door stayed open behind us, and the winter wind carried in the truth. Vincent's mugshot was confirmed. The cuffs clicked shut, and the full weight of betrayal settled over her like frost, cold and clinging. By New Year's, she had moved out voluntarily. The divorce was already filed, papers signed, sole custody granted. Within weeks. The judge didn't like liars, especially ones who shared beds with criminals. Her face vanished from social media. His face was everywhere: news channels, websites, mugshots etched into the public eye. My lawyer was efficient, kind, thorough. The twins asked about her less and less. People like to believe revenge is fire. It's not. It's cold, clean, precise. You don't scream. You calculate. You don't rage. You win. That night, I tucked the twins beneath a new blanket, one we'd stitched together on Boxing Day. Outside, snow had begun to fall, gentle, unbothered, collecting silently on the empty driveway. Somewhere, she was crying. Somewhere, he was in chains. And here, in this quiet house, I whispered something meant for no one else to hear. Wolves don't howl when they hunt. They wait, then they finish.